All right, good morning, Facebook fams, or I'm just going to say social media fams because I think I'm going to post this video on other avenues of social media as well. Okay, this is the second video that I'm not going to say attempting to do, but I'm going to do. So, just got back from another small little mini vacation. 4 days, just taking a break from the hustle of life and just having the opportunity of getting to the authentic version of myself. And doing that, had multiple conversations, paths has crossed with multiple people, but things that just continues to repeat in my head and repeat in conversation is two things. Why, the word why, the question why, and a phrase, you're not alone. Let's start with why. I interact with sailors, people all the time, and it seems like our conversation when I'm getting to the root of something with them is asking why. Have you taken the time to ask yourself, why here, why now? And sometimes when things go wrong in our life, we always say, why me? Or pity me, or in a negative way. Or we're questioning God, like, how could this happen to me? But it's not about that, why, and questioning God. It is really, why me are you choosing to use me in this situation? Why do you choose me to be placed or planted in this company, in this organization, in this armed services, in this command? Why did you choose me to cross paths with certain individuals? Why? And sometimes when we are in the midst of a storm, in the midst of a situation that doesn't make sense, you have to pause and say, why am I here? It reminds me of the scripture Genesis 2:15, and God said he put man on earth to work it, to take care of it. So did God place you in that job? Did God place you in that company? Did God place you in that relationship to work it, to take care of it, to cultivate some type of relationship for the purpose of the kingdom building? We have to ask ourselves why. And if we don't get to a point of stillness to ask the question why, sometimes the craziness, the cloudiness of our situation makes us think that we're alone, makes us think that we can't hear God, we can't see God, or God is not here in our presence, or what's going on with us at that current time. But I'm here to say to you this morning is God is always working in the background. We have no idea what he's orchestrating because our vision is just here for now for what we see. But right now, in the courtyard of my church, and I hear the presence of God. I hear the praise and worship team in the background. But here, I look, there's nothing around me, just tables and trees and cars parked, as if there's nothing here. There's no movement, there's no motion. But in the background, there's worship. In the background, God is orchestrating souls. In the background, God is breaking chains. In the background, God is placing people right where they need to be. So when I hit pause or when I stop recording, I go back and I cross paths with individuals again that he has already orchestrated. So don't get into a space that you're thinking you are alone. You're never alone. God has never forsaken any of us, never, or never will he ever forsake us. So always know there's always something going on in the background that God is in control of. You may not see him. He may not answer you when you want him to answer you. He may not show up when you want him to show up. But just know, you can bet your life on it, he will show up right when you need him. He will speak to you right when you need to hear him. He will silence your ear. He will slow you down to allow you to know, wake up, my daughter, wake up, my son. I'm here. I was in the background working some things out, but I needed you to keep forward. Today I posted just a little statement on social media as you keep moving forward, your past can't catch up with you. God is saying, if you keep moving forward, never think that I'm not there with you, because I am there. I'm in the background. I'm holding the walls of the sea to the side so you can walk through on dry land. I'm in the fire with you. There is another in the fire with you, as the song says. So just know, one, you're not alone. He's always in the background. He's always to your left, to your right, in front, behind you. He's always steering this car of this path that he's created for you. And why? Don't get so caught up being in a pity party. Don't get so caught up in the situation for what it looks like. Stop and pause. God, why did you choose to allow me to come through a drug addict parent? Why did you choose me to be where I am? Why did you choose to plant me in the heart of the city of Chicago? Why did you choose to plant me in the culture of drug dealers, drug addicts, alcoholics, the hustle, the flow, crookedness in Chicago? Why did you choose that course for me to use me in your kingdom? Why did you choose to use me? Why did you choose to use the young lady that had abortion? Why did you choose the young man that told his wife, I'm leaving you today? Why did you choose that person that blacked out and when it came to itself had just killed someone? Why did you choose them? Why did you choose those individuals? Why do you continue to choose us for your kingdom? Why us? Why are we placed where we are at this current time? So just take the moment today, this week, whenever, but just take the moment to find out, why am I here? What do you want me to do for your will, for your kingdom, God? What are you trying to purge from me for the next? What are you doing in the background in preparation for when I continue to move forward, Lord God? And remind me, no matter what I think, no matter what I see, that I am not alone. You're in the background. You're in the background doing and working for my good. For my good, that's what you're doing. So Lord God, I thank you. I thank you for my Facebook family, for my friends. I just thank God for the paths, the individual that I've crossed. I thank God for what He's placed me. I don't know the answers, but I just know I'm connected to the one that knows the answers. So today, remember, you're not alone, and get to your why. I love you guys.